Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Wright Genesis. Stay with me. Welcome back, guys. Glad you hung out with me on this one. Check it out. So as I said, we're going to be taking a look at the Genesis today by Wright. Get a little bit of specs here. Overall, looking at 9" with a blade length of about right around 4 1/4 and 1/8" on your thickness there. And this is going to be A2 steel on this one with a scandi grind, matte green micarta handles, and in this case also matte green, well I'm sorry, not matte green, but a polished green micarta fire steel, and also your typical Bushcraft style JRE Industries dangler sheath, just like the others. So we'll remove some of this stuff out of there, and just for comparison, so you guys can see the difference between the Genesis and the GNS, because I know a lot of people always want to kind of know the difference between the two. The Genesis is more of a Kephart kind of style, whereas this is more of the woodlore style. So just to get a good look there. And I have not used this knife yet, so this will be my first time using it here on camera with you guys. So here we've got our stick from our last test, which was that GNS, but let's go ahead and chop this off and let's make us a little another little tent stake, because it's kind of what we did on that one. So let's go ahead and we'll start off with that. Chop that bad boy off right there. Alright, kind of sent it flying a little bit there. That's alright. And of course the edge on these things is just great, so we'll start off with that. Kind of go all the way down the whole thing there, and of course it's beautifully sharp. And of course this isn't new out of the box. This was sent to me for review from the same fella that sent me the other one, the GNS. Greatly appreciated. And of course, besides the blade style being different than the GNS, the handle obviously is different. This just has your rounded broomstick style handle with the scallops in there. And I like a broomstick style handle like that. A lot of people say they don't like it, because it has a tendency to roll in your hand. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If this thing's rolling in your hand, my guess is you probably don't know how to use it. I mean, that's my guess. I've never had an issue with that. Now, caveat to that, now, I mean, if we're talking on some big old 12" chopper that you're chopping with, yeah, that might spin a little bit as you're chopping, but, a blade of this size that you're using as a companion knife to do smaller, just chopping tasks and such, that's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I get aggravated with all these people and their silly comments on YouTube. It's kind of like, oh, I don't know, I think it was just yesterday I commented on a video that Such had put out on, I don't know which channel it was. I guess it was on his not his actual Such channel, but his other one, which I can't remember what it's called right off the top of my head. Sensible Prepper. Yeah, on his Sensible Prepper channel. But he had showed the Exotac XL fire rod, you know, and I had said that that's a nice premium piece of American-made equipment, you know, and somebody had replied to that comment saying that there's nothing premium about it, it's just overpriced and all ferro rods are the same. And I was like, well, clearly you don't know what you're talking about, because they're not all the same, unless you're talking about they all throw sparks. In that case, yeah, they're all the same. But I get aggravated with all these people that, oh, they seem to think they know what they're talking about, and in reality they don't have a clue what they're talking about. They just parrot what they hear other people say, you know, and really don't know anything. And I just get aggravated with that. Because there's, I mean, that goes on in, you know, all aspects of life. Not like it's just on YouTube, but it seems to be more prevalent on YouTube because, you know, you can, well, not you, but people can hide their idiocy better on YouTube because, you know, you can't see them face to face, so they can say a stupid comment on there and feel good about it, I guess. But anyway, not that that matters, but just saying it. It's just, it kills me that people have no clue what they're talking about with stuff, especially when it comes to this sort of stuff, you know, knives, survival, all that kind of stuff. They don't have a clue what they're talking about. You know, the guys that are out there doing this stuff all the time, you know, I tend to kind of listen to what they have to say more so than these guys that just watch a bunch of videos and think they know what they're talking about. You know, and not saying I'm an expert by any means, but I got a pretty good idea what I'm talking about on most things. And you know, if I don't, I won't say anything if I don't know. That's just the thing. And of course, if more people did that, we'd be a lot better off. And really, this needs to be flat on here, but obviously we're not really going to use it for a tent stake, but just to kind of play with it a little more. But as you can see, nice and easy there. Really nice little point there. So, simple tent stake, no problem. Did excellent job. No hot spots on it. Good to go on that. And of course, I didn't think that there would be. Not with this style of handle, and plus, you know, the way LT does them, it's just not going to happen. don't know if we'll be able to feather very good on this or not, but we're gonna try it. Interesting looking wood there. That would probably look really cool stabilized. Make some handles out of it. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, not too bad. Just kind of messing around and doing some quick ones there. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. We got our nice chunk of Fatwood here, but I kind of want to trim it up a little bit. And I don't know if this would really be the right knife to do it or not. Let's just see. I don't know if it'll quite work how I'm wanting it to or not, but we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't, I won't hold it against it. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to do. Just kind of bust that stuff off of there. Yeah. It's working good. We got a crack going there. Probably go ahead and get her off of there. Oh yeah, working good. This is kind of a little bit punky there. Yeah, nice looking Fatwood there. Smells beautiful. I hate to say it like the other people do, but too bad smell-o-vision isn't a thing. because, man, does it smell good. Oh yeah, having no trouble cleaning it up here, which, you know, didn't think that there would be. And it is kind of punky wood right here where I'm scraping all this out. It's not really anything that tough. And believe me, some fat wood can be tough, but not when it's punk wood. You know, punk wood will come off pretty easy. So, yeah, not too bad. It's alright. Alright, let's shave a little bit of this up and see what we can do with it. Nice little curls there. Good looking stuff here. And this isn't even the center. There we go. Now, let's try that sharpened spine, which I know it's going to work good. Oh yeah, it's so sharp it doesn't even want to slide very well on it. Okay. Oh yeah, now the wind is gonna start, right. And we'll try out this ferro rod here. This is an LT ferro rod. I like this technique right here, guys. You don't see very many people do it, but I like it. And these scallops on this really help out with this technique right here. First strike. Every time with that technique. Works perfectly. And the same fella that sent me these to review, we did a little bit of swapping here a little while back. I sent him a pretty good sized piece of Fatwood, and he sent me some birch bark, which is really cool because we don't really have birch around this area, or at least, you know, not much, and therefore I've never really tried it. And I was telling him that I would like, you know, I'd like to get a hold of some to try someday. And he just sent it to me, you know, without knowing. I just got a package from him one day randomly, and that's what it was, a bunch of birch bark, and that is really cool. So I wanted, like I said, I wanted to try some out, you know, and I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be as windy, but unfortunately, apparently not gonna work with me today. So see what we can do with some birch bark here. The wind doesn't blow it all away on me. Try to get this going before the wind does blow it all away. Actually, let's just try it like this so we can see how well it showers the sparks here. There we go. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. This going, the wind is just too much right now to be doing all that. Look at that. Talk about burning with some intensity now. That stuff is just super cool. Look at that. Gotta love it. Yeah, works great. So thanks again for sending the birch bark along with everything else. Definitely a lot of fun. Well guys, I think that's gonna wrap up our look at the LT Wright Genesis, and hope y'all enjoyed that. I know I sure did. It's an excellent knife. Definitely would recommend it. I don't think I like it better than the GNS. I kind of like the sharper point on the GNS. You know, it's kind of easier to get into tighter spaces, you know. But still a great knife. Well worth the money, I think, you know. And of course these aren't cheap. They're probably, I'm just guessing off the top of my head, you know, right around $200. Most of them are. So, but great knife, you know, great quality, great warranty, all that good stuff. So highly recommended. And also don't forget, if you're not subscribed, I would definitely encourage you to do that. We will have a giveaway coming up soon. We're creeping up on it here. Once we get to that 1,000, we broke 900, so we're well on our way, guys. So thanks again for joining me, and we will see you in the next one.